AITA for telling my Dill that I won't use the tablet and she needs to actually make her kid read. My granddaughter is in 4th grade and she struggles with reading. She doesn't have a learning disability, it's just a subject she finds difficult. Recently, my daughter-in-law Dill had to go back to work. She had been a stay-at-home mom, but due to financial reasons, she started working about 2 weeks ago. As a result, I've been babysitting my granddaughter after school for an hour or two until her parents pick her up. During this time, I've been helping her with her homework. It has become very obvious that she is a poor reader. I would say she is about a grade behind in this subject. She frequently asks me to read her homework questions for her, so I've started sitting down with her and having her read aloud, which she hates. She doesn't know how to sound out words very well, if that makes sense, and she is extremely slow at it. If a word is longer than about 4 letters, she struggles to figure it out. For example, we had to work through sounding out the word broken. I brought this up with my DL and asked if there was any extra reading practice she wanted me to do with her. Dial said they've been working on it and mentioned that she would send a tablet that has some stories on it for her to read. She told me to just let my granddaughter read a bit after her homework is finished. Here's the issue. DL gave me the tablet and headphones and showed me where the reading app was. When we finished homework, I told my granddaughter to read her story. However, I quickly realized that the app reads the story out loud to her. My granddaughter doesn't even follow along. She just stares at the screen and sits there. So, I took the tablet away and gave her a physical children's book instead. I asked her to read it. I allowed her a minute or two to read a page and then had her tell me what happened on that page. If there were words she didn't know, I asked her to show me and sound them out. When DL came back, I explained what had happened and handed the tablet back to her. She was upset and told me that the readalong app was helpful. I told her that her daughter wasn't actually reading along and she needs to practice reading, not just listening. DL got mad and asked if I was questioning her parenting. I said no, but that doesn't change the fact that practicing actual reading is necessary. Since then, she's been upset, and my son later called me, insisting that I use the tablet. I refused and told him that his daughter would be reading physical books while she's with me. I told him that if this was an issue, they could find another babysitter. They're both angry with me, but are still having me babysit. My husband thinks they're being unreasonable, but he also pointed out that I could have been nicer about how I handled it. So, discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.